Alright, we got an exciting video today, I think. We already got loaded. We kind of had to bust a move to get over here. So we had to bust a move. So I didn't get it all on film, but let's see. Oh yeah. It's like half a trailer. Alright, I gotta climb up there and put some load locks up here so these things don't fall over. I got my load locks down here. I'm just gonna put 2 across, and well, I'll talk more about this load once we get checked out of here. How about that? Alright, so we thought we were out of here. We thought we were gonna leave, and then they checked our paperwork at the out gate and they said, nuh-uh, no way, no how. Go back to the office, and the only way to go back to the office is to go all the way back around to the front. So I'm gonna have to check in the gate over here. Hopefully there's not a long line to check in, because I already did that once. So let's see what's going on. Let's figure it out. Alright, let's go get in here again. Another time. And another one. Let's see if we can figure out what the heck went wrong. And see if we can find out what they want us to do about it. Because I feel like I'm going to be kind of in the way. But, you know, I don't really care, because it wasn't my fault, you know? It wasn't my fault. Oh, it ain't my fault. Did I do that? It ain't my fault. Is that mystical? Oh, the songs that pop into my head. Alright. I'm gonna run in here and see if I can find out what the heck's going on, man. Alright. We are out of here now, again. They put a little placard with a code on it. I think I want to go out this way. I don't know that for sure, but I'm gonna try it. I better pull over and make sure I know where I'm going. Okay, so they put a little placard on the pallets, on the pallets on the back, just to show what's going on with that load, and they put the wrong placard on. It's just a little piece of paper, and they put the wrong one on. So now we're out of there, and now we're gonna hit the road. Let's do this. All right, so now that we're actually rolling down the road and we're on our way on this load, I think it's time to roll the music. Roll the music. All right, and I'm not gonna blow it, and I'm not gonna tell you guys just yet where this load's going, but I will give you a hint. It's going out of state, and it's going to a state that doesn't have a lot of freight. That's what we chose to do today. There was a lot of $1,300 loads on the board today going to Northern California, and pretty much none of them were going to where I like to go in Northern California. They're all going to poopy places in Northern California, places that are hard to get in and out of, more traffic, more time, Sacramento, Bay Area, all that stuff. So we got this load going out of the way. I threw out a bid on it, and they came back and countered me, and they needed it moved. They needed it moved, and so they came up on their price. And I came down on mine a little bit, and we came together to get this load moved for him. So it's another load where, you know, the money makes it a little exciting. So we're gonna leave it at that. We're gonna get down the road. We got some traffic right now, but we will be getting out of it soon, and we'll have the wind in our hair, the sun at our backs, and we're gonna be flying down the road. Let's go! All right, we made a little pit stop here in Barstow. Went ahead and got myself something to eat, and man, I had a headache, and I was like really hungry, and I'm like, dude, I bought breakfast. I bought lunch out of the taco truck or the food truck earlier today. Why do I feel like I haven't eaten all day? Well, I cracked open my sandwich about noon, and I thought I ate it. I took like 2 bites out of it. It was sitting back in the sleeper. Oh man, so I didn't have any lunch, so I was feeling a little worn down. So I took about a 45-minute, maybe an hour-long stop here. You know, I got time's on my side on this one. I'm not that worried about it. So we're gonna keep rolling, and I'm just gonna let you guys try and figure out where we're going by the fast speed, you know, hyper speed driving footage we got. All right, try and figure it out. See where we're at. I mean, I already told you we're going to Barstow, so you know we're going east. Woo-hoo! We made it to our stopping point tonight, which is this Pride truck stop in Yucca, Arizona, and they got this drainage, this wash for when they get the monsoons and stuff over here in the desert. And it's got little culverts in there, and so it's kind of weird because you park the truck over here, and then you gotta walk all the way around over here and then back over to the building. So there's no way to cut across. So kind of fun, but anyway, we're gonna tuck in for the night, and we left ourselves a little under 500 miles for tomorrow, and yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing tomorrow, driving about 490 something miles. Let's do this. Good night. Good morning, everybody. Ooh, well, that sun's right there. Oh my goodness. Gotta put my sunglasses on before we can even get dressed today. I gotta get my sunglasses on. This is crazy. All right, so we're facing the sun. Time to wake up, smell the coffee. All right, yeah, the sun is out. It's like 90 degrees already here in Yucca, Arizona. So see that fuel price behind me? It might be messed up because of the way that this thing records. The frame rate may not be good enough, but that says $3.45 per gallon. I'm pretty sure that it was $4.30 per gallon over, or $4.35. So it's pretty much $1 cheaper than what I was looking at in California. So yeah, I'm happy to be in Arizona right now. But anyway, I won't hold you guys in suspense for too long. This load is going to New Mexico, going to a Walmart distribution center just south of Albuquerque in Los Lunas, New Mexico. So we're going to yeah, we're gonna make this little run, and well, it was kind of funny how the load came about, because there was a whole lot of nothing on the load boards, and I saw the load boards from the time I was kind of making my delivery in Riverside until my hours came back to me, till I got my 10 hours off. And I was watching the loads go from like 215 that were within kind of my search criteria, down to like 100. So like 100 and something loads got booked in about 2 hours. And all the loads that were left were the ones that nobody wanted. Ones that didn't have any money on them, that they weren't in a hurry to move, that they didn't have, there was no loads left on the DAT load board. And that's usually what I use as a barometer for what, you know, the loads are doing on all the apps. I definitely check all the apps, and I'm bidding on all the apps, but I just use that number on DAT as like a barometer for where the market is going in general, because Convoy, Uber, TQL, Coyote, they'll all put loads on the DAT load board when they're not getting them covered. So when things are busy and they need trucks, they use the DAT load board. So I use that as a barometer for the volume of loads in general, but I'm always using all the apps. And so I was bidding on a couple loads on Coyote. I actually checked and went to the Swift load board, the Carrier Select load board for Swift, and they had a couple loads. I bid on a couple to Phoenix, got out underbid on those. Bid on one up to Reno, got underbid, and then this one that went to New Mexico was just sitting there, and I didn't bid on it. I didn't want to go to New Mexico, but you know, I ended up just throwing out a bid on it, and they came back and said, hey, you know, can you meet us, you know, a little ways? They asked me to lower my price by $400, and so I said, okay, let's do it. I gotta keep this freight race going, man. Gotta get some revenue. So anyway, we'll talk more about it, and we gotta get down the road. Our 10 hours is just about up, so yeah, let's get the heck out of here. Get out of Yucca, Arizona, and start heading to New Mexico. All right. All right. Pretty cool looking truck. Okay, dude, so last night I was driving, and I swear I thought a small alien fell out of the sky and hit my windshield. That thing was so loud when it hit the windshield. It was crazy. But all right, let's get the heck out of here. So we pull over right here at the Loves, and I don't even know what town we're in Arizona, somewhere past Winslow before we get to New Mexico, so I don't know. But we got some Chester's chicken for lunch. We're taking 30 minutes just to, I don't think we'll actually need it. I don't know, we might. We're about 4 hours away, so about halfway through our drive, and I wanted to answer a question real quick while I'm sitting here on you know, the side of the road here, parked, waiting for my 30 minutes to be up. And if I'm glowing, if my skin's glowing, it's because I had fried chicken for lunch. But anyway, the most common question I get in the comments is, why do you run in California? Or can you go outside of California? Or something about the lanes that I choose. And so I'm going to take this opportunity just to explain it right now. Basically, I can run, I did a program to get this truck, to get down payment assistance for this truck, and the program says I need to do 90% of my miles in California. Basically, I got rid of an old truck that the California Air Resource Board thought was a gross polluter, and so in exchange for getting that really terrible truck off the road, a 2008, it wasn't even old, 2008, in exchange for getting that one off the road, I got down payment money to put down on this truck. But California doesn't want me to just buy the truck in California and then run it, you know, they want the clean air benefits for themselves. So with that, they are asking me to do 90% of my miles in California. That's the program. So if I do 90% of my miles in California, I'll be fine. Right now, I currently, because I took a trip with Miles out to Tennessee and Carolina and all that, Virginia, we did 5,600 out-of-state miles on that trip. So as long as I do 56,000 miles total, I'll be within, you know, compliance. I figure I'm probably going to do 75,000 miles this year. So I figure I got a couple thousand more miles of out-of-state trucking that I can do and still be, like, you know, in their program compliant and all that stuff. So that's what I'm doing. Decided to take this load. This one should actually be about 1,000 miles out of state, give or take. So and it was actually really cool. I was at exactly 39,600 when I crossed over the Colorado River into Arizona. So made it a nice, easy round number. My ELD, I don't connect it to a GPS or anything, so I don't have, it doesn't keep track of my IFTA for me. I do it by hand, like an old school trucker, even though I'm not an old school trucker. I like to try to act like I am, but I'm not. But anyways, so that's what this whole thing is. That's why I mainly run in California, is because I got to do most of my miles in California. And I don't do a ton of miles because the lanes in California, the way that they run, you only do like 400 miles, 450 miles tops per trip, per load. So it ends up kind of just working out where you don't put a ton of miles on your truck. Probably around 100,000, 125,000 is the average for California only trucks. So I'm figuring I'm probably in a 9-month period, which is how long the truck's going to run this year. I should hit 75,000 miles pretty easy, and I'll be within the guidelines of the program. So that's why I run the way I run, and that's why this is kind of a special treat to be headed to New Mexico. So I'm having fun with it. I'm ready to get there and see what time. That's an exit only, buddy. You don't want to pull in there. Okay. I want to see what time the Walmart will let me check in. I'm sure that people who deliver to Walmart all the time, they probably have like a set thing across all Walmart distribution centers. Like, you can only check in this far before your appointment time or whatever. But you know what? I'm going to be there 10 hours before my appointment. I'm going to take my 10 hours off out front, like parked in the street in Los Lunas, New Mexico. And then I'm just going to walk up and say, hey, when can I come check in? And who knows? Maybe, because it's Friday, I don't know. Maybe they'll let me. You never know. You come at them with smiles and jokes. Smiles and jokes. That's all you need. Most of the time. So anyway, let's keep on trucking down the road.
Welcome to New Mexico.
I don't know if it was going to show up or not on the time lapse, so I went and just grabbed my phone real quick. But that was a SUV fully engulfed in flames. But all right, I got to put my phone down before the YouTube Gestapo come after me for holding my phone and driving. So we're here, but the line starts way over there. The security shack's over there, and then there's probably like, I don't know, 12 trucks, maybe 15, all backed up down the driveway. And then we've got 6 trucks out on the street over there. And then I know there's a couple of them that actually want to turn in over here. The rest of us are parked here in the middle because this is like the only parking that they have. There's no real shoulder to park on. They put a curb there and stuff, so you just park right here in this little turn lane and sleep. So I'm gonna have 10 hours off right here pretty much, and I'll roll in there at 3 a.m. If the line's still long, I'll probably roll in earlier than that. Go get in line. If I think they let you check in an hour early, so I'll probably go and check in at 2 o'clock. So I'm gonna go get some food and then try and get a little sleep, see if I can't fall asleep early tonight, and at least get like a 3-hour nap in, maybe 4-hour nap in before I go deliver. And then I'll probably try and get a little sleep while they're unloading me too, but we'll see how all that goes. But let's go get some food. All right, so I came over here to this little brewery, but their kitchen's closed. They had a hot dog stand out front, so I had a hot dog, but I didn't do El Gordo Velox this time. Sorry, guys. I know you guys look forward to every single episode of El Gordo Velox, but instead you get this pretty cool little, sunset going over the desert. It's a pretty cool sunset. New Mexico sunset. Shoo! All right, we're gonna take a nap because we got an early morning delivery just down the street right here. Let's do this. All right, hey guys, before I tuck in and take a little nap, I want to get to the numbers actually. So this load, I bid $5,500 on it. They came back, asked me to drop my price down to $5,105. I don't know why. So I said, sure, $5,105, let's do it. It's 735 miles, so it's about $635 a mile. And you know, I deadheaded maybe, I think it was 8 miles, 12 miles, something like that. So it wasn't very far. I think it was 8 miles. And so all in, you know, we're over 630 a mile. I am gonna deadhead out of here, but you'll see how I'm gonna play with the numbers on that one. For now, you just need to worry about this video, all right? We're playing YouTube games with the numbers. We got $6.35 a mile for the rate. But this is actually my first week going over $10,000 gross to the truck. So pretty good week. My best week to date was 9,600, and well, we blew that out of the water. So I'll update you guys on what the weekly total is, because we might have a load when we start heading back, because we're gonna deadhead the heck out of here. I got a family reunion this Saturday, but I might be, you know, flirting with danger a little bit, playing with fire to try and get a little bit more revenue done this week. So anyway, yeah, but you guys will have to wait till the next episode to see that one. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go to sleep now, and we'll have to take about a 6-hour nap and then idle our way in there. I actually stopped right at 10 hours away from my appointment, but I want to get in line early, so I'm gonna idle in there while I'm off duty. If you're listening and you're from DOT or whatever, this is for entertainment purposes only, all right? So don't take anything I say literally. But everyone else, all right, we're going in there early. But that's what we got to do with these stupid rules. I came and I'm gonna sleep right here at the receiver so I can minimize, you know, the mess ups. But I can't go on their property until, you know, my appointment time, and the appointment times are all jacked up all the time. That line went away, so that's good. The line's gone, so we should be good to get in tomorrow morning, you know, bright and early, or dark and early. And so that's what we're gonna do. But for now, I'm gonna try and get in there and take a little bit of a nap, and then I'll catch up with you guys when we wake up and we make this delivery, and then we wrap this video. All right, we're in a dock here. I'll show you guys. So we've got the dock, got the reefer running cool and good. We had to disconnect from the trailer, and good old Walmart, as soon as they get done unloading it, they'll text me when the paperwork's ready. All the guys are telling me it's usually at least 2 hours, so I'm gonna lay down and try and get a little bit more sleep and see if we can't, you know, get set up for tomorrow, to run hard back home tomorrow. But yeah, good night again. All right, it's almost 6 in the morning. We checked in at just about 2 o'clock, so we were here for 4 hours. Finally got our proof of delivery, our freight bills, and yeah, the bummer is they actually text you when it's done, and they text me right after I had woke up, checked, set my alarm, you know. So I was sitting here for a good 30 minutes before I went over there to get my paperwork. So just one of those things, man. But that's it for this video. We got this thing delivered, and now we got to bust butt back to California so we can make it to the family reunion. So I will talk to you guys on the next load. Love you guys. Peace out. See you on the next load.